Did you know that while watching The Revenant, you were witnessing more than just a survival story? Most people only saw the struggle on the surface, but it isn't just about a man surviving a bear attack. It's about a ghost trying to find a way back to the living. Peeling back the layers of this film reveals 7 specific symbols that transform this from a survival movie into a spiritual epic. From the chilling secret of a horse's womb to the hidden geometry on a water canteen, every frame of this story is haunted by something deeper. Stick around until the end, because the final look Hugh Glass gives the camera is far more than just a stare. It's a final confession. The first layer, the stolen spirit. While based on the real Hugh Glass, there is a massive deviation from history that changes everything. In the real 1823, Glass didn't have a son. He wasn't hunting for blood. He was hunting for his stolen gear. But the film replaces that gear with a child and a spiral-carved canteen. The spiral serves as the first layer of symbolism. In ancient lore, a spiral represents the journey into the soul. This journey is triggered by the opening Urukhara attack, which wasn't just random violence. It happened because the tribe was desperately searching for Pawaka, the daughter of their chief, who had been kidnapped by rival trappers. By having Fitzgerald steal that canteen during the chaos of this search, the film symbolizes that Glass's very spirit was taken from him. He isn't just walking to get even, he's walking to reclaim his humanity. The second layer, the Urukhara mirror. This brings the narrative to the Urukhara. Often, movies treat indigenous tribes as background characters, but here, they are a mirror to Glass himself. Chief Elk Dog is hunting for his kidnapped daughter, Pawaka, just as Glass is hunting for his son's killer. The parallel is intentional. It's a story of 2 fathers, both betrayed by the same world, moving through the same frozen hell. It serves as a reminder that in the wilderness, grief has no nationality. It only has a pulse. The third layer, the strength of roots. Amidst the chaos, there is a quiet piece of wisdom that holds the entire movie together. Glass remembers his wife telling him about trees in a storm. She says the branches may yield, but the tree remains because its roots are strong. The trees are the third symbol. While Fitzgerald and the trappers are blown about by greed and panic, Glass remains upright. His roots are his memories, and even as the world tries to snap him in half, he refuses to fall. Here is some extra symbolism from the movie. The journey toward healing begins when Haikuk, a lone Pawnee traveler, discovers Hugh Glass near death and revives him with raw bison meat, a literal and spiritual transfer of life force. This bond stands in stark contrast to the betrayal that drove Glass into the wilderness. The moment John Fitzgerald murdered Glass's son, Hawk, simply to silence him after Hawk caught Fitzgerald attempting to mercy kill his father for profit. In the film's most poetic moment of symbolism, Haikuk sticks out his tongue to catch falling snowflakes, and as Glass imitates him, we witness a baptism of nature that restores a sense of innocence to a soul shattered by that murder. This sacred bond is tragically broken when Glass awakens to find Haikuk hanged by French trappers. This sacrifice of the righteous man who preached peace forces Glass to truly embody Haikuk's final lesson, that revenge belongs only to God. The fourth layer, chasing a dead winter. To capture that strength, the production itself had to become a survival story. Driven by an obsession with realism, the crew refused to use fake light or fake snow. But then the unthinkable happened. The Canadian winter literally ended. Reports indicate the entire crew had to flee to the tip of Argentina just to find a winter that was still alive. This wasn't just a movie set anymore. It was a desperate expedition to the edge of the world, and that desperation, the fourth layer of the film's identity, is exactly what is visible on Glass's face. The fifth layer, the bird and the spirit. As Glass gets closer to death, the symbols turn spiritual. Birds appear every time a soul is in transition. When Glass dreams of his wife, a bird crawls from her chest, the fifth symbol, representing a spirit that won't leave him. This is contrasted by the haunting buffalo skull pile, a vision of a world being hollowed out. It's here that the line between actor and character blurred. Leonardo DiCaprio, a lifelong vegetarian, actually ate raw bison liver on camera to capture the primal reality of a man consuming the wild just to stay alive. That visceral reaction of disgust was 100% real. The sixth layer, the womb of the horse. Then comes the most famous image in the film, the horse. This is the sixth layer, the ultimate rebirth. When Glass crawls inside that carcass, he is entering a tomb to escape the frost. But he doesn't just wake up, he is born again. He emerges naked, steaming in the cold air, stripped of his old life. The man who went into that horse was a victim. The man who comes out is a force of nature, ready for the final judgment. The final layer, the judgment of water. Finally, the seventh layer is reached through the constant battle between fire and water. Fitzgerald is always by the fire, the symbol of human greed and destruction.
You came all this way just for your revenge.
But Glass is always saved by water. When pushing Fitzgerald into the river, the words "revenge is in God's hands" echo. Water here is the symbol of purity and final judgment. The current is left to decide. And as Glass stares into the camera, the question remains, was it worth it? A vision of his wife walks away, and for the first time, he is truly alone. Was he finally at peace, or was he just a man who forgot how to live? Share what was seen in that final gaze in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the secrets of cinema.